guys, it is Friday, December the 13th. Time for rope tow 3.0. I gotta go get it from up there by myself. I gotta take it apart, get the rope off of it, and then drag her down the hill. Okay. See how rough that looks. This right here is what it's gonna look like after. And I gotta clean those up right there so they're not so rough. And then see if we can get the new motor on here without having to cut these off and reposition them. But I got a feeling I might have to.
I'll use the back out real quick.
Can I go get Roman?
No. All right, time to weld in these 45s right here. Man, the temperature's dropping. It's getting cold. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to move these for sure, but let's get stuff together and see. Also for build 3.0, we have a brand new engine. We have went up to a 420cc engine, which is a 13 horsepower from that little dainty 7 horsepower over there. We also have to have a brand new clutch, which means I've got to put that together next. Need to see your initial reaction.
Well, see, we started with the Jonathan motor. We went and upgraded to a Chris motor.
You think she's a little bit bigger?
What you got? 2 Hemis? 3? Where's the flux capacitor?
I haven't tried with a clutch yet. I'm not feeling confident. I got a feeling it's going to have to melt vertically. Because see, you got electric start.
Oh.
You'd have to have a battery for it to work, but you got electric start.
Oh, we're doing that.
I figured you'd want to do that. I put it on all my winches. I think we got lucky and they're going to hit bolts right there and just barely clear the starter. Oh, we may be touching the starter solenoid. It may just arc when we hook a battery to it and just start.
Hey, you're worried about nothing. So this is the fun thing about working with Chris is he's already spent like 3 hours today building the frame and getting it to what he was thinking. Then he checks to be like, oh, do we need to do more?
No, that part right there I knew for sure.
It's gonna be that way.
Like, well, so because I cut out the supports that went this direction, it needed something to keep it from flexing this way. So I knew that welding gussets in here would do that. Mm-hmm. I knew that I would probably still have to change this. I've even already said it to the camera. But get it to that point, start bolting it together, then actually set pieces in place and see what needs to be adjusted. That's what my plan is.
See what happened to this thing?
Yeah, I noticed that.
I put a temporary one in when I was running the rope and then she jumped off. Also, these aren't lined up anymore, you see that? Or were they not lined up?
They weren't to start with. They were a little bit out to start with.
Yeah. Chris got a crooked eye.
I'm building stuff in a garage with minimal tools. I'm not in a precision shop. That's the thing. It's now Saturday, December the 14th. We just left Breck and Murdoch's got some more parts. I'm about to go back to work on this winch. I called it a winch. I'm gonna go back to work on the rope tow. Big sucker down there.
Mustard on your burger?
Huh?
Scary you?
Yeah.
Mustard on your burger? No. That works.
Just cheese. Just cheese.
Cheese, dude. We're about to make cheese!
It's now Friday, December the 20th. It's been a few days since I was welding on this. Where we left off, I got the first plate welded on all the way across here, there, and you know, I lacked this and this, and the welder just overheated and quit on me. So hopefully I can quickly get through this plate and the rest of this plate, and then start actually drilling holes, mounting the motor, getting this thing back to a working state. It is so much work to make one of these rope tows work. It is, I mean, again, I'm using designs that I had from winches back in the day and modifying that to make a rope tow, which is, you know, kind of the same concept, but instead of continuous loop going around, a winch just winds the rope up. I think that with this new motor setup and this new frame design, we are going to have all of our issues taken care of. Like, for instance, the whole pulling the axle out with that tire and sprocket and everything being a problem. That's no longer an issue because there's no top rail to stop it. Like, I don't know. This should be mint. Let's hope that it actually is. Look at that! It's freaking huge. It's hard to even get in frame. Let's get back to welding. There's so much. Dude, look at this. I gotta weld here, 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 that whole edge. And then I gotta flip it over and weld it on the bottom side too, because we want this plate to be solid, solid. And this plate is going to help when you pull from this anchor point. Ah, that's hot. I just welded that, duh. When you pull from this anchor point, this plate is going to help to keep that tube from stretching and being pulled out. So it's a lot, but it's necessary. Look at this. Look at this. You see that hole right there? There was one right there. I can fill a damn hole, dude. We're not trying to make it right, we're trying to make it work.
What? I said, no, don't drink all this tonight.
Holy shit, that's a big bottle,
I
dude.
know, you're a big guy and I love you.
God dang.
That's a bigger bottle.
I'm gonna get fucking hammered.
No, don't drink it all. That's not what that's not why I bought it for you.
That's gonna be multiple hammers.
Multiple hamburgers is the point.
Yes, but still, that's multiple hammers.
Yeah, that's multiple hamburgers, but don't do all that tonight.
I'm not.
But
That's death tonight.
that's the other part of your Christmas gift.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, dude. I was gonna buy you a little one and you fucking...
A little one was what I was expecting. It was a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude.
Said it to Tristan not long ago. If it's worthwhile, it's not easy. Bam. now have holes. Sanded, right size, hopefully the right spacing. Let's see if the motor mounts to it. That thing never gets any lighter. I hope that's the last time. So there was a lot to that, but we've now had several days of it up and running and working well. This new engine has enough torque that if we run it at a higher speed, it will burn the belts up still, but it'll yank 3 or 4 of us up the hill, and these kids, it has no problem at all yanking them up.